Plant and Ecosystem. Hello!
Hi!
Part 1. Plant.
Plants are living organisms which convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. It provides us with food materials and woods. It composed of many parts such as flowers, fruit, buds, leaf, stem, roots, and many more. The examples of plants are trees, herbs, and bushes. Now let us take a look on the parts of the plants. The first one is the leaf. So basically, the leaf is the green structure that grows above the surface of the soil. It contains chlorophyll and usually it is varies in shapes. The second part is the fruit. Fruit is a fleshy structure that contains seed. It tastes sweet and can be eaten raw. For example, grapes, apples, and durian.
So the next part of plant is the flower. Some plants have many colors of flower.
What about stem?
Stem is the trunk of the plant. It functions in supporting the plant and also to conduct water and food. Now, the last part of the plant, which is the root. Root grows at the below surface of the soil. It functions in water and minerals absorption and also as support. There are two types of the root. The first one is taproot and the second one is the fibrous root. Now, what influences plants' growth?
Plants need carbon dioxide and sunlight to grow. Carbon dioxide is needed for photosynthesis. An essential amount of carbon dioxide will give an optimum plant growth, thus increasing the efficiency of food production. Sunlight is important for growth and photosynthesis. The more light a plant receives, the higher the photosynthesis rate will be.
How about in haze?
In haze condition, the amount of light received by plants decreases. This also decreases the rate of photosynthesis. Thus, the plant growth will be stunted.
Part 2. Ecosystem.
Now, let's start with food chain. Food chain is feeding relationship between species and the transfer of energy from one species to another within an ecosystem. The starter of a food chain is the producer. They are organisms that make their own food from sunlight and chemical energy. For example, grasses. The next level of a food chain is the primary consumer. Primary consumer can be defined as herbivorous animals that eat the producer, such as grasshoppers. Animals that eat primary consumer are called as secondary consumer. They are usually carnivorous or omnivorous, for example, frogs.
What about food web?
Let's see. Food web is a combination of many food chains. As we can see, it all starts with a producer, which is the grass. Let me explain one of the food chain available here. The grass will be eaten by the rabbit. This makes the rabbit the primary consumer. Then, snake will eat the rabbit, so we can say that the snake is the secondary consumer. May I ask you something? How do the animals interact?
Let me define interaction. Interaction is the relationship between living organisms. There are three types of interaction. The first one is the prey-predator, the second one is competition, and the last one is symbiosis.
Ah, that bear is eating a fish.
Of course, fish is the best food. The bear is the fish predator.
Predator?
Yes, predator is animal that eat other animal, while prey is animal that is eaten by other animal.
Oh, that means the fish is the prey. Oh, I know this one. It's a competition, right?
Yes, it is a competition.
But what do they compete for?
Animals compete for food, water, shelter, and partner. The last one is symbiosis. Do you know what that means?
Of course I do. Commensalism, mutualism, and parasitism.
Tell us more.
Commensalism is an association between two organisms in which one benefits and the other derives neither benefit nor harm. Mutualism is symbiosis that is beneficial to both organisms involved. The last one is parasitism. Parasitism is an interaction that benefits parasites, while the host is harmed by the parasite.
Wow, the time flies fast. We have reached the end of our lesson. But never mind, there are still a lot of activities awaiting for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.